Here's the thing, nobody tells you about clogged pores and acne. It's not a hygiene problem. It's not a willpower problem. It's a skin environment problem. When your pores get congested, it's usually a combination of things happening all at once. Excess sebum your skin is producing to protect itself, dead skin cells that didn't shed the way they were supposed to, and a bacterial environment that quietly took advantage of all that buildup. So when you scrub harder, strip everything away, load on the products, your skin panics. It produces more oil, more congestion, more breakouts, and the cycle continues. What your skin actually needs is a reset. A deep, intentional cleanse that clears what's built up without traumatizing what's healthy. And that's a completely different process than what most people are doing. Let's talk about what deep pore cleansing actually is. Think of your pores like tiny tunnels. At the bottom of each one, a sebaceous gland produces oil to keep your skin moisturized. That's a good thing. But when that oil mixes with dead skin, makeup residue, pollution, it thickens. It oxidizes at the surface. And that's what you see as a blackhead or feel as that rough, bumpy texture. Deep pore cleansing is the process of softening, loosening, and drawing out that buildup, gently and safely so your skin can breathe again. The key word is softening before anything else, not squeezing, not picking, not forcing. Softening first. Always. When you do it in the right order, the skin cooperates. The pores release, and what you're left with is skin that feels clean all the way through, not just on the surface. Before we get into the actual steps, let's talk about setting up correctly, because this part matters more than most people realize. First, your hands. Make sure they're freshly washed. Clean hands are non-negotiable. Introducing bacteria to an already congested pore can turn a minor blackhead into a full breakout overnight. Second, your skin needs to be warm before you begin, not hot, warm. You can do this with a gentle steam. Lean over a bowl of warm, not boiling, water. Drape a soft towel over your head and let the warmth do its quiet work for about 5 to 8 minutes. Feel that? That's your pores beginning to relax. If steaming isn't your thing, a warm, damp cloth pressed softly against your face for a few minutes works beautifully as well. The goal is simply this: relaxed, open, cooperative skin. Third, your products. Set everything out in advance. A gentle cleanser. A BHA or enzyme exfoliant if you have one. A calming toner, a non-comedogenic moisturizer. You want the process to feel smooth and uninterrupted. When you rush, you press too hard. When you press too hard, your skin suffers. So we move slowly, intentionally. Step 1. The double cleanse. Start with an oil-based cleanser or micellar water. This first pass dissolves surface oil, SPF, and any residue sitting on top. Work it in with slow circular motions. You're not scrubbing, you're melting away what doesn't belong. Rinse. Then follow with a gentle water-based cleanser. The second cleanse actually reaches the pore itself. 2 cleanse passes, twice the clarity. Step 2. The exfoliation. This is where the magic begins. If you have a BHA salicylic acid, this is its moment. BHAs are oil-soluble, which means they can slide inside the pore and dissolve the pore and dissolve the buildup from within. Apply it gently. Let it sit for the recommended time, usually around 5 minutes. Don't rush this step. This is the moment your skin is quietly doing the most important work. If you're sensitive or new to actives, a gentle enzyme exfoliant works beautifully here too. Softer but still deeply effective. Step 3. The extraction. If needed. Only after steaming and exfoliating should you even consider any light extraction. Wrap your fingertips in soft tissue. Never bare nails directly on skin. Apply the gentlest possible pressure around the pore, never directly on it. If something doesn't release with gentle pressure, leave it. It's not ready. Forcing it causes scarring. Some things need more time, and that's okay. Step 4. The purifying mask. Optional, a clay or charcoal mask applied after exfoliation draws out any remaining impurities, while simultaneously tightening and calming. Leave it on for 8 to 10 minutes, then rinse away with cool water. Cool water. Not cold. Just cool. This gently closes things back up and soothes the skin after its deep reset. Now, let's talk about what not to do. Because this section could save your skin. Mistake 1. Over-exfoliating. Once a week is enough for deep pore cleansing. Doing this daily strips your moisture barrier, triggers inflammation, and actually worsens breakouts. More is not more here. Mistake 2. Using your fingernails. This introduces bacteria and almost always causes micro tears in the skin. Soft tissue or extraction tools only, and only when skin is already fully prepared. Mistake 3. Skipping moisture after. This is the one that surprises people. After deep cleansing, your skin is open and slightly vulnerable. Skipping moisturizer signals your skin to produce more oil to compensate. Always seal in moisture after cleansing. Mistake 4. Doing this on inflamed, active acne. Deep pore cleansing is for congestion, blackheads, whiteheads, texture. Active, red, painful acne needs a different approach. Always work on calm skin, never on skin that's currently inflamed. After a deep cleanse, your skin deserves a moment of real gentleness. Start with a calming toner, something with niacinamide or Centella asiatica. To reduce redness and restore balance, press it in softly with your palms. No cotton pads dragging across freshly cleansed skin. Follow with a lightweight serum. Hyaluronic acid works beautifully here for hydration without heaviness. Then seal everything with a simple, non-comedogenic moisturizer. Something that protects without clogging. And if it's daytime, SPF. Always. Non-negotiable, your skin is more vulnerable after cleansing, and sun exposure post-treatment can cause hyperpigmentation and slow the healing process. This is the recovery phase. Quiet, nourishing, protective. Your skin just worked hard. Treat it accordingly. Here's something worth sitting with. The best deep cleanse you'll ever do is the one you barely need. Because your daily habits keep congestion from ever building up in the first place. Change your pillowcase twice a week, silk or clean cotton. Your face rests on that surface for 8 hours every night. Cleans every evening. Even on tired nights, especially on tired nights. Stay hydrated. Dehydrated skin overproduces oil to compensate for the lack of moisture. And eat in ways that reduce inflammation. Less sugar, less dairy if your skin reacts, more antioxidants, more omega-3s. Small, consistent habits compound over time into skin that almost manages itself. That's the real goal. Close your eyes for just a second and imagine it. Skin that feels clean, not tight, not stripped. Genuinely, deeply clean. Texture that's smoothed. Pores that have released what they were holding. A face that looks rested, clear. Like you again. That's not a fantasy. That's just what your skin looks like when it's balanced, cared for, and given the right environment to thrive, and you are completely capable of getting there. One intentional routine at a time. Thank you for watching.